everyone, this is Olivia, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you 3 non-borax recipes that I like to make slime. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, so for the first recipe, it is the corn flour and soap recipe. Now I have done a video on all of these different recipes, so if you want to see it in more detail and stuff, you can just watch those videos. So yeah, so I've got corn flour and I've got some soap, so I'm just going to add them both together. So I'm going to start off with adding corn flour. You can use cornstarch too. Okay, and now I'm going to be adding in some soap. And now I'm just going to be mixing this together. Now this is a really good recipe because it uses no glue and no borax. So if you don't have any of those ingredients, you can use this recipe. Okay, so you can see that it's kind of like forming into a ball in the middle and it's sticking to my spoon. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start mixing it with my hands. At first it might be quite lumpy and kind of grainy, but when you carry on mixing, it should turn into a really nice slime. So you do kind of have to experiment with this. Like at first it might not be turn into a really nice slime. You might have to add in a bit more corn flour or a bit more liquid soap. So if it's really sticky, add some corn flour, but if it's really hard, use some soap. Okay, so I've been playing with this for a few minutes now, and you can see the texture of it is really nice. It's really stretchy, and yeah, it does feel like a slime. So yeah, this is a very good recipe, especially if you have no glue or borax. So yeah, I definitely recommend this one, and it was actually quite quick to make. So yeah, moving on with the next one. Okay, so the next one is really good if you have no borax or laundry detergent, but you do have the laundry powder. So I've got this laundry powder and you can make a really nice slime with it, and it's works just as well as borax. So yeah, but this recipe you do need glue. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you how to do it. So you just need a little bit of this powder. I use the Persil brand. I'm not gonna use that much. And then I'm just gonna add in some water. And just like borax, I'm gonna now dissolve it. Okay, so I have dissolved this now. It actually dissolved really quickly. It still has a few little powdery bits, but this will be fine. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going to get another bowl. I'm gonna be adding in a bit of glue to this. Okay, I'm not gonna make that big of a slime, but yeah. And then you can add some color into it if you want. Now I am. Now I'm gonna be slowly mixing this into it. And you just wanna mix it in like it's borax. Okay, so I finished making the next one, and I do have to say this is a bit of a different kind of slime. I wouldn't say this one had the nicest stretch, but I do think this is quite good if you just want something to play with in your hands and stuff. So I do think that this is kind of a slime, but if you're not really into the really nice stretchy stuff, I guess this one could work, but this isn't my favorite one. So yeah, moving on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is kind of your choice. So you can either use blue tack or clay. They both do give off similar textures, but the clay one I do think is a little bit better, but clay is more expensive and harder to find. So if you don't have clay, you can use blue tack. So I've got colored blue tack here, and I've got 3 different colors. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you both so you kind of know the difference. So yeah, both of these recipes are no glue and no borax, so they're really good. So yeah, I think I'm going to start off with the clay and then I'll do the blue tack next. Okay, so with the clay, actually I'm not going to use all of that. I can use like that. Okay. So with the clay, it's the same thing as the blue tack except, well, using clay to start off with. So all you need to do is you can either add lotion or soap. I'm going to be using soap, so yeah. I'm just going to use the same soap as I did with the first one. And I'm just going to add this in. And the soap I use is this one, if you wanted to know. Okay, so I've added in some soap to it and you can see it's super stretchy and just really nice and soft. Now this is like optional, but you can add in some foaming hand wash to get it like a little bit fluffy, or you can use shaving cream, but I like using foaming hand wash. So I'm just going to mix this in too, and this gives it also a really nice stretchy texture, and this also makes it really nice and soft. Now we'll try the blue tack one. So with the blue tack one, it's pretty much the same. It's just a little bit harder because blue tack is quite hard to do. So yeah, I do have the colored blue tack, so that's why, yeah, I didn't color it myself or anything. And I've got green, yellow, and blue. So all you want to start off by doing is get your soap and add a little bit into it. And at first you're gonna think it's not mixing into it at all, but you just want to carry on playing with it and it will get softer. So yeah, you just want to do that. Okay, so I've added in lots of the soap and you can see the texture is so nice and very stretchy. And yeah, it has a really nice stretch and crunch. So yeah, so now I'm going to add in some of this into it. And again, this is optional, but this does make it really nice and soft. So yeah, they both turned out really nice. But if you're more into like a stretch and a crunch, then I definitely think you should do the blue tack one. But then if you want more of like a soft kind of putty-like, then I think you should do the clay one. So yeah, they both are pretty much the same, just using different things to start off with. But yeah, so that was all of the different no borax slimes. My favorite is probably the blue tack one, and this is also a very popular one. So yeah, it does get a little sticky, but if you want it to stop being sticky, you can just add a little bit of water, or you can just dry it out. So yeah, they all work really well. This is my favorite, then maybe this one, then probably this one. This is actually really nice. Yeah. And then probably last is this one. I don't really like this one just because it's more of like it doesn't stretch at all pretty much, and yeah, that's pretty much like if you don't have any of the other ingredients, I think you should do this one, but yeah. So, thank you for watching. Bye.